What's up? How's it going? Let there be light. Alright. I think I have a solution, okay? I think I have a solution for my shit. We got this, okay? Let me lay out the proof. How can the chat rate be 2 and I don't see anything and the concurrent viewer is 0? Can you explain that to me, YouTube? Okay. YouTube is fucking with me. All good. I'm alone. Hi, Stan. I'm not alone then. Has your first 2 message been banned because of your apparent Stanliness? How's it going, MB? Not alone, clearly. Not alone. So I found a solution, okay? I found a mega solution. Let's get into it. Okay, let's get into it. And first, how are you guys doing? Nope, I sat on the shitter, so I have time to watch. That's fair. That's fair. So here's my solution. Okay, so yesterday we talked about... First, ask Claude. Fuck that. Second, well, first, get all tokens. Second, read tokens in order. Check against a list of shit that you don't care about. If it isn't part of it, do AST parse and store everything inside of the table. Now, I went and searched. Is there any way to do this in a semi-optimized way, or to like combine 2 steps together, or maybe just do a bunch of shit inside of the library and not like in Python. Well, I found something, okay? I'll let you know. Good college learning Golang, writing a tool to test REST API because Postman is too fucking big. Fair enough. That's some good news, I guess. So, here's the magic. It's a little command called... I'll try to find it. Fuck, which part of it is it? Oh, I know how to find it. Alright, it's... First, we have CLANG annotate token. That's like a step 2, we could say. Imagine a wrapper for curl with JSON parsing. That's the tool. Well, that's pretty much how you test an API. I wouldn't expect more, nor would I expect less. And the second one, let's go search. I did some reading, okay, don't worry. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I swear. Oh, we're near. Or, oh, I think this one was not implemented. Wait, which one do I have? Was it implemented? I don't care if it is, I will implement it manually. I'm just trying to be lazy here. Okay, I don't think that it was. So let's go into the libclang documentation. And I think it's token let's just write that first. Alright. So. We have get token. Tokenize. That's what we need. Alright. Alright, tokenize. Let's just write this down. Okay. I'll explain everything, don't worry. Okay, I'm not schizo. Not enough, at least. Alright. So here's what those two magical tool does. So first, CLANG tokenize. So CLANG tokenize, what it does is that you give it a range within a file, and it will give you all the tokens within that. Easy? So we can just get the start of a file, the end of the file. We get all the tokens for only the file that we give a shit about. Pretty fucking good. Now, second thing. Let's CLANG annotate tokens. It's in the list too, but I'm lazy. Okay. This one is, it's pretty cool. Okay, it's pretty cool. So what it does is it reads all the tokens that you give it. So you give it a list of tokens, and it will read all of them, and it will put the cursor with the token if and only if it is useful. Meaning that, like here they have an example, if you do fx, right? So it will put the cursor for f, because f is of course a function. We would want to parse that, or want to know that it exists. The parentheses, I mean, those are called expression. Even if they're technically referenced to f, we don't give a fuck about them. So we don't put a cursor on them. But then x, we care about that. So it will reference it. So now we essentially have done like the hard part. And with that, we should be able to just parse the fuck out of this. Now that's cool. Now then, that's cool. So let's get this shit going. My nose is killing me right now. Goddamn. Sorry. Now, one issue. Well, two issues. First of all, our system is made to deal with cursors, not tokens. So we're gonna need to unfuck that. Second issue is that we need to implement them all. So we need to implement this. We need to implement the other call. They don't really exist. Or, well, they do exist. At least. God damn, I'm so sorry. My nose is itchy. In the case of killer nose, just three people getting caught. True. Give me half a second. I'm gonna fucking blow my nose. Probably help. My daughter need estrogen cream, and I use this hand to put it. And the issue is that when I rinse it, it doesn't remove itself completely. So now my hand smell the woman product. And I'm probably getting a good dosage of estrogen. So I'm becoming a woman. The case was close when somebody blow up the nose with dynamite. This soap is the only solution. Dude, you don't know how much this soap I used on this. Like, I started our treatment like 2 days ago. And I've been cleaning my hands for like 5 minutes straight. And it doesn't go away. I go take a shower. And like, I stay very long under the shower, okay? I'm the type of guy who put the shower out and just fucking Just dies under the shower. And still, after, there was a little bit the smell. I'm like, goddamn. That's insane. Okay, so we're gonna need to relearn how to do all of this. And I don't even know if I have the mind for this right now, but who gives a fuck? Okay, first tokenize. Alright. We already have a tokenize call. That means that we can just bind onto that call at least. Pointer token. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's a wrong interpretation, right? Because it should be pointer of like array of pointer, no? Because this assumes only one token, which is... This exists in the code, right? It's used, but it's used for only one token. It doesn't do multiple token at a time. Yeah, I think that's the issue. Or no? Sorry. I don't know shit. I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if it's... Because a pointer of a pointer is technically an array. I guess who gives a fuck? Okay. My issue is how the fuck does this return anything? Let's go see how it's used. Okay. So give an extent. Oh, okay. So that's like... That gives it a place in memory. So wait, how do we know the token counts before running the code? Or is it the type of thing where it will set a value? Source range... no, we know range, okay? Range is extent, it's the same thing. Tokens. This pointer will be set to the array of tokens that occur within a given source range. The return pointer must be freed. Okay, cute. So we'll make an object for it. Num token. We'll set it a number. Okay. Fuck yeah. I need this stream. I was losing. I was thinking about you a little bit earlier, Andrew. I was thinking about you just fucking speaking in the chat while nobody sees it because it's banned. That made me laugh a little bit. But anyway, happy to see you. Happy to see you. I'm kind of confused about this. Because I feel that this doesn't make any sense. Okay, so here we're creating a pointer token. Oh, I guess the pointer token is empty. Ah, okay. And then it sets it. Same thing for the count. Really? I don't fucking know. God damn. Wait. Is it somehow... Did they somehow write this to handle multiple token? Well, nothing else does it? Okay. Okay. Cool. We'll just fucking use the thing, I guess. You should not instantiate class inside the module. Okay, cool. Tokens are allocated from machine. Okay. I like it when it says don't fucking use something and I'm about to use it. Fuck. One of my parents get old and needy. I'm gonna treat them the same way I grew up. Hey, hey. I don't even know what that means. I hope you have good parents, but seeing your mental health, I don't think that's... You know what? They will get what's coming. Alright. Fuck, I'm so confused about this. Careful using it. There's some statics. Yeah, I saw. I think we're going to need to cook up our own thing. Like we could import this and make our own thing that does only that, right? Just get token and transform shit. Oh man, my brain is not there today. Look, I'm already happy about that as a start. It was a fun thing to find. Maybe I should put more notes. Maybe that's a good, better start. That, okay. And let's just take a look about... You know what? Let's lower expectations. We're not writing anything today. We're doing that tomorrow morning. I'll have slept. I'll know what the fuck I'm doing. And I'll be able to have everything in my head at the same time. I'll probably be early and be... by the way, I mean, I gotta go put my daughter at 8:30. Then I'll probably come right the fuck back here. Do, re, mi, mi. Sol, more. What the fuck? I'll be there at 9, that's what I mean. Probably. I hope. Anyway. Early stream tomorrow, nice. Yeah, if you want to be there, you're invited. You wanted more notes. Oh. Oh my god, you got me. You got me. I told you yesterday, okay? You're... You've outdone me, okay? You've outdone me. Alright. Annotate tokens. Like, I get the logic. I want to understand this part. An array of... Okay. Fuck. Set of token to annotate. The number of tokens in tokens. Well, that's going to be easy because tokenize will pass that value over to us. Cursors. An array of num tokens. Cursors. Sorry, I'm dying. Okay. An array of num token cursors. Whose content would be replaced with the cursors corresponding to each token. What will it do if it doesn't actually annotate it? Does it leave it in empty? Confused. If you want, I give. I try to be a king genie here. I'm so confused. Give me a pink sock genie. Andrew? I'm not sure about that one. Okay. Only the first and the last of these cursor will occur within annotate, since token F and X directly refer to a function and the variable respectively. But the parentheses are just a small part of a full syntax of the function call expression, which is not provided as an annotation. I'm still confused. I guess it will just be empty. Second.h can be updated. Add color.h. Ping should be true. I hate when they say like reference this and it doesn't give us like what the fuck does this even mean? Okay. So there's probably some kind of null value there. Let's go see some shit. Can we take a look if we can maybe do batch operation on cursors afterward, right? Because so confused. Okay. Because like now we have batch operation for the token. We have batch operation for extracting the cursors of the token. If we could batch operation the cursors, that would probably speed things up. Cursor manipulation. Maybe. I'm starting to feel like we're in an infinite cycle where when I'm thinking about implementing something in Python, then because two parts are so easy, I'm like, ooh, I want to make this in C. But no, I need to stop. Stop! Maybe that's what it does, an empty CX cursor set. Okay, that didn't help at all. Cursor manipulation. Did I go to the same place? Yep, I did. Type informations for CX cursor. Okay. I wonder. I guess not. The sea can be... Oh, fuck your eyes. Okay. The sea can be full of master. Be careful. I'm starting to travel on it. Yeah, that's my feeling right now. Probably getting way the fuck too far. But the snake are dangerous too. Yeah, I don't think that there's anything that will be able to, like, dump all of the information of said cursor. Like, we truly need to query it individually. Andrew, you need to chill. And again, take meds, please. It will help you. I swear. Okay. Goddamn. The mechanical device you're trying to use might be a good choice. CLANG. Noise of a mechanical device. Okay, we're going too far. Now they're not even play on words at this point. They're just like, I would say, are you drunk, MB? But I know that you're not. Your brain is just a bit mush. Hi, Rust. By the way, 5 seconds ago, I was trying to see how we could parse Rust, and if we could do it in the same way that we're currently doing it. So be proud, okay? Be proud. I know you're not drunk, MB. You're just like me, okay? A little sleepy. A little sleepy. Just in a semi-sleepy mode where association the wrong thing is easy. That's fair. Yeah, this is AIDS. Okay. So, let's just set up as much as possible for tomorrow. Tomorrow, we need to first implement this, then implement this. Then we get into the reading of the thing. Alright. That's a good start. F of my thinking is dumb. Yeah. I feel like that right now too. Just to yap because we have nothing else to yap about. And my brain is about to fall up. You watched the French version for that Mark Carney clip? I watched the English one. I don't know, was the French version good? I felt like we were inducing hyperactivity. It was funny. Oh, half in English, half in French. God damn, that's some dedication. Switching language mid fucking flip. Wanted to see if it was the same. That's fair. Like, I think that it's a good way to convey information, but it's also like clearly not made for us. Well, I say us, but maybe it is made a little bit for you. I don't know. Like, I'm fucking crazy focused on that all the time, so like, to me it seems like he's just repeating the things that I fucking know. So I'm like, what the fuck? But maybe you're not as insane for me as me. It was made for Media and corporate more than the people. I was a bit disappointed. I disagree. My view is completely the inverse. I feel like maybe I've been propagandized too much. The feeling that I got leaving this was that he was clearly like, I don't know how to say it any other way, but pushing his credential. Like being there, being essentially saying, yep, I'm holding the fucking fort. Don't stop trusting, okay? Don't stop trusting the carne. And that's pretty much all there was to it. Like, I don't know. I didn't feel that it was corporate. I just felt that it was Carney. And he is a boring guy, right? But like at the same time, I don't know. I don't know. Communication is hard when you don't want to fucking lie all the time. Lying is OP. Can we just say it? Lying is clearly overpowered. As an ordinary citizen, it didn't add anything, but for corporate shareholders with confirmation of the plan. Well, I don't know. Like there was an argument that worked for me. At least it made sense in my head. Like here right now, like I truly don't fucking know. Yeah, that's me. That's me, Rust. That's absolutely me. There was an argument that I had in my head. Maybe you're not... Like, okay, I don't have an image of how much... Goddamn. Should probably put the light off. Light up. Okay. I don't have an image in my head of how much politics you consume and be, and how much, like, interested you are by that. So it's hard for me to, like, make points directly to you. For it being on YouTube instead of official government website, didn't add anything. I was thinking it was supposed to be more personal. Okay, I don't think that... Fuck, I need to phrase my things, okay? I need to phrase my things a bit. Okay. Let's just kill a few things, okay? Because there's a lot of things that people say. And I feel like it's very... either retarded or missing the point. So let's just do some, like, squares and beat them down, okay? Like, people talking about, oh, it's on YouTube, so it's different. Like, okay. Like, no. Like, truly, I don't give a fuck about where it's displayed. And YouTube or not, like, there's some professional shit that could be put on YouTube. There's some, like, it doesn't do anything for me. Like, it's not even in my thought of what the fuck is going on. The second thing, a lot of people are saying, like, there was no information added. But then my question is, was that the goal, right? Was the goal of this video to add information? To make us, because now I'm assuming that you are that type, us people that really like politics and that like watch it a lot, should we learn something from this video? Or was this video made to try to maybe hook people that are like half there, half not there? That's where I was going a little bit earlier. Is that there was a on CBC, okay, the liberal shill was talking, and she was saying the target here is the people that are not that engaged, but that won't necessarily click off a Prime Minister video. That's essentially what she was saying. And I would agree with that. That was my feeling. My feeling was that the politically engaged people won't mind nor be triggered by this because they will just see it's Mark Carney. But also, like, maybe this bolster the image that made Mark Carney win the election. And this is why he's trying to reinforce. He's farming aura. Okay, let's use the young folks thing. He's farming some aura. I don't consume a lot these days. I was more connected last year. Why on YouTube instead of official government website or at Radio-Canada then? I don't believe that this distinction exists anymore. Like, okay, maybe you don't know. Maybe you're not in the loop. Okay, there's nothing bad. All right. Mark Carney with the Mark Carney account, please don't blast my fucking ear, has been shoving shit like a lot. And worse than that, his YouTube short has been posting like 4 things per day in both language. And he's used also the Prime Minister of Canada channel as well to post things. Maybe it's a little bit more boring, but like, I don't, like, there's that too. Like, I don't feel that this division exists anymore. Like, of course, he's going to use the office to show things that are like strictly linked to the office, and the political part of things, the let's just say the farming aura part of things, he's going to put on under his own name. But yeah, like, when people were talking about like, oh, it's on YouTube, I was like, do you know that he has a channel? Or I don't see the difference. I'm sorry. Maybe it's a thing that doesn't. I'm just retarded on that. Maybe. Maple has 0 aura. I'm aura farming right now. Okay, you're still in the chat. You're still in the chat. I'm having a shit tier stream. I'm not even like clothed correctly. I'm farming aura. Okay. I need to do like the fucking. I'm farming your ass. Okay. MB where Gov talks sketches me out. I'm shivers in my timber, rusty monkey. That's fair, Andrew. That's fair. Maybe you should take meds. But yeah, I don't know. Is there a website that overlaps the popularity of Mark Carney and like Trudeau, True Time? Because I don't know. He doesn't know either. Nobody knows. I feel like we were timed on that. Like, because fuck, there's multiple theories in my head of what's going on right now. And I feel like maybe it's just part of me being too young and like not knowing shit. And I'm just trying to understand what part I'm not understanding. Let me be precise. Right now, Mark Carney is essentially dictator of Canada. So 338, that's what I want. So like bro, that's not possible. Oh, those block numbers. Oh. Give me those numbers, man. God damn. Okay. But like, Trudeau is essentially dictator of Canada right now. So, my understanding, okay, this is my understanding of the step of a prime ministership, or presidency would be the same technically. Although, a prime minister, you're trying to last more through time. You start, and through the like first section, you're trying to do shit that is visible, right? So here, you're trying to do shit that is visible. Let's say that's year 1. Year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, year 6. So you do shit that are visible so that people like start by having a good idea of you and like you. And then you have kind of 2 years of you can do shit that has some political cost, but nobody really gives a shit because we're not going in the election anytime soon. And then last year, you're trying to make shit that is politically viable, that helps you politically. You get reelected, and you pretty much reset the cycle, hoping that your aura hasn't been fucking used up. But here I feel like we're doing things that are politically helping us. We're doing things that are politically helping us. We're doing things that are politically... So like, at which step are we going to say, okay, there are some things that are actually not fucking popular that we need to do. Where are we doing these? Where does insider trading fits in that chart? Nowhere, because it doesn't exist. I'm the biggest institutional shill, my friend. Like, Poiliev is essentially like a fucking seat warmer for the conservative. The NDP have literally nominated a fucking communist. Like, what the f... We're nowhere lost. We can go for political costs now. I don't know. Hide under the red rectangle. you little shit. Ah! I know it's a joke and I want to fucking... I want to fight back. My intuitions. Ah. I'm just confused here. I don't know. Like, look at this. This is unreal. I don't know what to make of this. It's because I have a fear that we're going to run, like if we do the year meme, we're going to run through all of these years where we could have done like some real fucking good change, and we're not going to do it just to stay like electorally relevant. Like, I understand that holding power is very fucking important, but at the same time, if you do nothing with that power, it feels a little bit weird. Or if what you do is always like uber compromised for what is the best optics. I don't fucking know. Maybe I'm just a fucking retard, right? Maybe this is the issue. I'm just the guy who's trying to push things too fast. How much back in time can we go? Oh, goddamn. We can go like... Okay, that's not a fair comparison because that's... Whoops. Can we have a... Nope. Not backdated map. Okay, fuck us. Like, it's funny to see fucking Trudeau take a fucking dip at the election but still get elected. I spent a lot for Defense Department. That wasn't popular for everyone. Not high east. It's okay. Well, technically you did too. We, okay? We. Let's use the royal we. Um, but I disagree that... You know what? Let's get a fucking answer on this. I know that we... January 2025. Defense spending Canada polls. Like, I'm sure... Okay, not looking... I saw 41%, but I don't fucking know for what. Oh, man. I want to guess, okay? Let's guess. I would guess that in January 2025, right before the election... Where were we mentally? We were not necessarily at rearming ourselves. It wasn't as viable. Fuck, I'm sure the 41% was that number. The number of people that wants us to invest more in the army. Or would it be? That seems low. Like, in my brain, that seems low. But also, it was not as viable because we were focused on Donald Trump fucking shoving... Well, about to shove tariff up our asses. You know what? I'll go with 60%, okay? 60% of Canadian wants to invest more in the military in January 2025. Okay, can we have a percent? Okay, so 60% think that we face international threat. Okay, that's not a good fucking thing to see, but okay. What should be defense procurement? Create job, best price. God damn, that's such a bad fucking scale to exist. Okay, 62%. Wait, first, what year was this? Fucking hell, we're... Can I have 2025? Did I write 2025? April. Okay, do we have a stat on this? No! Oh. Maybe we do. Wait. What the fuck's the goal of this if we don't... If we cannot read the thing? Three-quarters of Canadians believe there should be more spending on defense. Fuck, that's 2026. I'm a retard. Okay, 2025. In April. At that time, there was more push from Carney. Okay, can defend Canada. Okay. Okay, but can we get the... Oh. Oh. A combined 51% of Canadian. Okay, loosening budget restriction to increase Canada's military spending. Okay, so it's written in a way where we... Like, make it clear that we're fucking things up in order to... Okay. So you see 51%. And we even have 24% at an acceptable idea. right? So by looking at this, and was this the right year? I just want to be sure. Goddamn, getting trolled. 2025, okay. So I think that with that, to come back to the start, no, I think that defense was overly popular, right? I rather trust a method with the copper in my house than a woman to make a single decision. Well, good thing that you don't live in Quebec, my friend. Oh, government should spend ... So much more, somewhat more, the same amount. So the somewhat more is 65. Like here, I'm sorry, but by that I'm... Okay. Fuck, we have our answers. No, it was not politically caustic. It was not bad. It was not a cost politically. It was the thing to do, to look good. So, I wonder, MB, do you have another... Like, I'm trying to think. Do you have another thing that Mark Carney did that would be politically costly? Like, there's things in budget 2025 that could have been, but they didn't jump on it. Like, I'm very surprised. I don't know if it's going to be there. Yeah, that's the one. So essentially, in the budget, they were saying we're lowering drastically immigration, but also we're literally giving the executive, we're giving the prime minister the right to recognize people as fucking permanent residents. Like, pew, pew, you become a resident, you become a resident. So like, okay. Like, I thought that this would have been like, the block would have fucking melted over that. But no. So, I don't know. I'm kind of giga confused. Is it because they're retarded, or... I mean, I'm okay if they're retarded. Oh, maybe the greenwashing thing? Because, yeah, but... Fuck, nobody's talking about anything bad about Mark Carney. Has this made wave? Okay, when I'm... MB, I have a question for you. Would like to know your opinion on this. When I'm saying budget 2025 and the greenwashing thing, do you have a fucking clue what I'm talking about? Or are you like, what? Because, like, I feel like I read this because I fucking read it, but nobody talked about anything. Are there project housing in Canada? What do you mean by project housing? I don't know what that means. Kind of remember there was something there, but I don't know. Oh, okay, like... Okay, so like very poor people own. Well, kinda. But like those would be, to answer what Andrew's saying, those would be a more lower level of government, right? Because right now we're talking about the federal government, so the highest level of government, but that would probably be more at the provincial or even at the city level that you would handle things like project housing. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It highly depends on the city, it seems. Some city care about these things, but and when I'm saying the greenwashing thing, just so you know, even though it's not that interesting, it's just that they removed a provision inside of the budget. There was a law that made it so the petroleum company could not really say that they're green. Like that law made it illegal for them to say that they were green in relation to like some specific things. And essentially the budget, what it did is it just unplugged the the part that was making it so it was impossible for the petroleum industry to fucking make publicity saying that they're green. So now they can make publicity saying that they're green again. So like it's not the end of the world, but it's like, really? Really? Was that necessary? And I guess, like, should we be courting Alberta and the prairies? Should we? Is our goal to become, like, the fucking emperors of Canada, or do we really believe that this will happen? Like, I'm memeing a lot, but I gigged out. Okay, we're back in time. But like, I highly doubt that in 3 years, we're still going to go like 46% liberals, going straight for an election where we are going to fucking genocide the enemy. Like, that's not going to happen. I would like it a lot, but no. Like, so what's the point of trying to generate all of this fucking aura? God damn, that would be a good map. Oh, that would be a good map. Okay. Ooh, that would feel good. I would... Ah, man. Ah, man. I'm dreaming of that tonight, okay? He is crushing it. Yeah, but... I don't know. Like, what's our goal here? Right? Is the idea that he's going to be able to keep his... Like, let's say that this is the approval and this is like the... We fucking love him and this is the normal person, right? Is the idea that he's going to fucking weather this shit high the whole fucking time? Is that the plan? Or are we like... I would say realistic, where it's going to do this, and then when it comes to election time, it's going to do this. Because right now it feels like we're trying to go for the top line, right? We're trying to go for this. But I don't know if we're just wasting... Essentially, okay. What I'm saying is, I don't know if we're wasting political capital trying to make up for this, right? Because this costs something, I guess. This costs us time, laws. Anyway. 40-ounce malt liquor. Don't really drink any liquor besides maple syrup flavor alcohol. And I don't even drink that much of that. By I don't even drink that much, it's been like a month or two. If he is able to keep his team from making mistakes and scandals, he might be the next king of Canada, like you said. Is that even possible? Maybe he knows that he will have to take a bad decision in a year or so. Pre-farm approbation. Because I don't believe that it works, okay? That's my issue. Maybe I think too much of the conservative. The conservative have something... Let's look at Trump for 5 seconds, okay? Let's look at Trump for 5 seconds. Trump literally started a fucking war. The most disastrous fucking war there was. For a long... Since a long fucking time. And people are still loving him. Like within the conservative. Or at least, like, a lot of people are still fucking sold. And the conservative in Canada are the same way. They're going to be ride or die with this fucking retard. That is Pierre Poilievre. So... Are we expecting the conservative propaganda machine to not be able to take us down? Because the liberals, I'm sorry, but their propaganda machine is just not as good. Like, are they giving out paychecks and I don't know? I want to be paid. I'm gonna make content for you, okay? I'll make propaganda, Mark Carney. Pay me. If anybody from the liberal is listening, okay, Andrew, if you are secretly a schizophrenic liberal handler, I'm open. But like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. He prevents people to vote for NDP or bloc. It worked with me. I will vote for him instead of one of those two. We need to be true, Andrew. Yeah, like I'm happy about what's going on, right? I'm not saying that it's bad. I have just no faith that we're gonna be able to keep this up. Like, to me, you're... Like, I can dream. But that's like... That's like too much of a dream. I don't know, we'll see. It's just that there's some things that are just triggering me because I know that we could move more on there, or we could do this more. He wanted majority to pass big bad bills. Some BBBs. I don't think that majority changes much for him. I'm just asking, just saying. No, I don't think that his government is changing anything because of the majority. Like, look at the fucking garbage coalition that he has to manage. Like, I'm just... Well, garbage coalition. Yes and no, but... Like, let's think about this. We've got... Fucking... What's her name? Gladue? Marilyn Gladue, okay? That conservative MP, now liberal, that was against cannabis, pro-convoy. She was fucking spouting that hydroxychloroquine was like the fucking way. Like, I fucking hate her, okay? She is AIDS. She is AIDS herself. Like, she has to manage this along with... What's the fucking king of the free hugger? What's his name? What's his name? I know you know, MB. I know you know. Was the Minister of the Environment. Minister Environment Canada. Or there's... Fuck. Environment, climate, and nature. Okay. Not her. Him! What's his fucking name? I'll just look at who it was before. Wait, did they fuck over that role, or am I retarded? No? Oh, okay. Stephen Guilbeault. Okay, got it. Like, you got Stephen Guilbeault and Gladue. How the fuck do you make that work? And like, it's a garbage ask for Stephen Guilbeault, right? Because right now, the only thing Stephen Guilbeault has... Like, when Mark Carney goes to Stephen, he's saying, buddy, I know it's hard. Times are tough. Okay? But if I wasn't there, and if we weren't doing this, the conservative would be raping your dog right now. It would be burning your forest. And you would have no tree left to hug. So still back me, please. Vote for my bill. My greenwashing bill, please. Like, I don't know. I don't know how the fuck you make this hold. God damn, that's... that's an ask. Oh, man. Anyway, I think that's all for today. We had some fun yapping about politics. But I'm stressed about this. Like, I don't want us to, like, talk again in 3 years and be like, fuck. The conservative are coming in full speed. We're fucked. And now I'm gonna have to explain to my daughter why, like, her school looks like shit. I don't know. What's going on in Quebec before we log out? 10 more députés, which switch side? Yeah, I know. I know it was, on, Radio-Canada. What's his fucking name? I gotta say his name. Or maybe not. Anyway, he's a conservative commentator. He's there all the time. Oh, that's the guy. What's his fucking name? Do you put your names in there? Or... No? You... Oh. Dimitri Soudas. Okay, that's his fucking name. That guy. He was like... Yeah. I spoke to some of them. We've got about 10 left. Like... Rude! How can you have 10 MPs that are like... Yep, fuck this. When Gladue switched side, that was when it was in the news. So yes, on the 5th, pretty much. I don't remember. When did Gladue switch side? Can we have a date on that? April 8th. Right. So that's when they were talking about, yep, you've got a shitload of more people to go. So, RL stream dance party. Do I look like somebody that goes out? Like, look, there's like the floor crossers to me are not an issue, right? When I see the floor crossers, even if they're conservative as fuck, I don't really care about that because I know that long term, we're just going to like, she's not running for re-election, right? We can all agree on that. That even if she wants to, she ain't, because when election time will come, there's going to be this fucking liberal committee that's going to come in and that's going to say, nah. That's going the most resounding nah for those people, right? Like, maybe some more centrists. I think it's, is it Chris D'Entremont? Is that the one that I'm thinking about? Yeah, I think he's a bit more centristy. Like, I haven't seen some crazy shit from him. Like, yeah, he doesn't have a fucking history of making up shit. So, like, this guy, oh yeah, and he was, like, trying to be deputy speaker of things, anyway. Like, he's a kind of a respectable guy, right? So, like, that person, yeah, running again? Absolutely. But Gladzu, I'm sure that she's going in and she knows. As soon as there's election, I'm out. I'm fucked. I hope she knows, because if she thinks she's going to rerun, she's fucking retarded. At least not under the Liberal. What's going on in our province? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. What do you think of the... Have you seen some things in the provincial? Have you watched the leaders? Because to me... It's crazy, eh? But to me, the... at least from the few things that I've seen, Christine Fréchette seems to be more... like a... someone that I would like to hear more of than Charles Millard. Charles Millard, to me, feels... I don't know, he doesn't feel good. I don't like him. I'm going to vote for him over, like, the fucking war crime party, okay? But... I don't know. It's stressful. Like, I don't want... the issue is I don't want Christine Fréchette to come in and to go and fucking steal some vote. No Paul Saint-Pierre Plamondon for you. God damn. I don't know. Is terrorism a bannable offense on YouTube? Because I was about to make some fucking crazy terroristic statement right now. But I'm going to... Talking about terrorism. I'm going to say it again, again, and again, okay? ISIS and Al-Qaeda has done less damage to Canada than the Bloc and the Parti Québécois. So I'm not going to be here pretending that those people deserve my fucking vote, nor I'm going to, like... I'm not going to look at them as fucking humans, okay? I'm sorry. To me, they're like Russians. You've passed the point. I don't fucking care about you. Fuck you. And if that's too rude, well, fuck. Why can't we absorb the heat from CPUs and utilize that power for something? Well, it's the same reason why we cannot have an infinitely spinning wheels just by having magnets, right? So when we create power from heat, let's say that we do it by having... fuck, there's the name of the little things that they use in cheap refrigerator. It's a Peltier. When you use a Peltier device, in order to create electricity from a change in temperature. The work of the temperature, like being low on one side and being high on the other and traversing through, is what gives the energy. Now, if you put this on a let's say you put a Peltier on your CPU, you would not actually create much power, at least not, well, you would create less power than what you would need in order to lower your temperature. In the winter, I use the heat of my CPU to heat my apartment. Yep, that's the life, okay? I wish my house was isolated enough so that I could heat anything correctly. Like, around my door, there's like fucking... It's insane, I need to redo this anyway. Water for the building. Makes sense, MB. Makes sense. Ugh. Like, I know nothing will happen to us in Quebec. I'm scared, okay? Like, I'm happy to see the block fucking get shit kicked in. And I want to see the Parti Québécois in the same position. So they use the heat for something not to produce electricity. Fair. Fair if you were trying to debunk what I was seeing when what I was saying. I never really understood where the heat even comes from. No, Andrew. Let's go one step further, okay, Andrew? What about the FBI put black peoples in the ghetto, okay? And they deserve it. Go full racism, Andrew. Go. Go the next step. Say it. Say it. Say it, Andrew. Say it with me. Hold my hands. Black people are... Hold my hands. Say it with me. I want to see fucking Andrew get his ass fucking lit up. Insta-ban. There's two things that you could have said to black people are... Okay, that's... Yeah, the N-word reversed. Nice one. Nice one, okay? Let's remove this one. So the first one was the N-word, but the one I was actually thinking about was are genetically inferior, and now you need to go into a fucking race realist rant about how black people are supposed to be slaves because of genetics. By the by, I don't believe this, okay? I'm going to be clipped out of context on this one. I don't believe this. This is racist. Don't do this. God damn, Quebec is full of fucking retard. Quebec City. I'm so sorry, MB. Do you see people, like, slapping themselves with hydroxychloroquine and, like, not taking fucking vaccine in Quebec City? What the fuck is this? Heat comes from resistance and CPU. Each time you switch a bit, you increase resistance, the heat comes from there. Fair. Okay, I think I get it. Trash radio is strong here. Yeah. When I was in high school, there was this saying, like, Quebec radio was the worst. It was like cancer. It was that thing that was killing Quebec. And I always thought about this as like I was a right-winger at the time. I was like, God damn. Those lefty are saying some bullshit. That's all lies. And then... and then... I'm listening to it now and I'm like, God damn! There's not an inch of truth in this shit. What the fuck? Where do they live? Like, I'm seeing clips that are talking about woke. I'm like, bro, you're in Quebec. What the fuck are you talking woke about? What does this even mean to you? Have you even seen a trans person? Holy fuck. What? I'm okay. Like this fucking blows my mind. When I see that, I'm like, God damn. Your life must be going so well if you're obsessed about like trans and gay and like all of these fucking things that nobody gives a shit about. If you care about that instead of what the fuck's going on with like Trump and internationally and the state of the fucking world, but no, you're thinking about like bathrooms. What am I supposed to do with that? How retarded are you? Like, I don't know. I don't know how to... I don't know. I feel like we should start... Like, I'm terribly authoritarian. Okay, God damn, we need to reform that constitution and we need to get some fucking apolitical demons, like some lawyers, top of the class, and go out for people that do this shit. Like the level of disinformation that these losers are on. They are killing people, right? Do we get that when COVID happened and people were like, the vaccine doesn't work? They killed people. And they're still doing it. They're still doing dumb shit like that. Like it's just a variance of the same thing. Holy. There's nothing to do with that. Expression, liberty of expression and everything. No, I disagree with that. It is sad that people get influenced instead of getting more information. COVID shot gives me autism. Yes, and the retards in your wall gave you AIDS. Okay, that's and they were black. Okay, that's the issue. So I disagree with that, MB. I think that our conception, our Ameritard conception, because it's an American-centric conception, that liberty of expression is that when people speak, we shouldn't be able to put them in jail for it. So we create this magical fucking thing of this is when people speak. And we completely ignore that there's this whole fucking universe of things. I'm not yelling at you, MB, okay? I'm just being overly triggered. There's this giga universe of things that we have literally made illegal that is speech. But we pretend that speech is this neatly defined thing. And that this is not speech, this is something else. This is only speech. And we cannot touch that. So when we go and we're like, okay, maybe this part, this bottom part, where we're talking about vaccines don't work, and the election never happened, and autism gave you AIDS, and the school teachers are there to rape your kids. Like that part, we cannot touch it. Even though we ban Holocaust denial, even though we ban child pornography, even though we ban people yelling fire in a crowded theater, we couldn't possibly ban this specific... No, I don't believe it. We can ban it. Absolutely. The only reason why we're not doing it is because there's a political cost attached to trying to excise this part of what we somehow think is speech. So let's remove the cost by, instead of having the fucking prosecutors that we normally have to do like the other case, let's create this magical entity that is apolitical, that is handled by the Governor General, and that their only duty is to make sure that things that are politically toxic or related to politics that violates the law should be taken care of by them if it's not taken care of by them. Oh my. Yes, there's a limit, I agree. The lines are set. 8 is easy. Stupidity is harder to set. I think that the issue, and that's an issue with a bunch of shit. There's no cost to COVID-infected person gave me long COVID. Well, of course, right? Yes, there's a limit. Okay. Okay, idiocracy. Well, kinda, but okay. Like, we often say the line is hard to set. And it's autism. True. Like, is it? Is it? Like, okay. Like, there's a bunch of ways that we can, like, regulate part of this without actually regulating it directly. Like, we could say, if you, like, let's take COVID for an example. If you give medical advice or things that could be reasonably construed as medical advice that are pure fucking quack. Now I'm, like, making this in standard words, but you can put it in fucking law terms. If you're making this up with pure disregard for the safety of the people that are listening to it, well, those people would not do it. The truth is, those people are fully knowledgeable about what they're doing. Like we say often, people are retarded. Yes, the followers are retarded. But the people making the content, they know. They know they are making money off of these retard. They are selling the supplements. They are doing, like, here I'm talking about the health part of things, right? They know what they're doing. They just know. And these people would not be doing it if it wasn't for the money. And if they're going to spend the rest of their days in jail by doing this shit, they wouldn't be doing it, right? The only reason why they're doing it is because they know nothing will happen to them. And right now, we not only need laws against that, but we also need a fucking body to battle against that as well, which is why we need constitutional reform. COVID infected person gave me long COVID, and I want to give him a fistful of pain in the face. Does it work now? Yes. Well, like, I agree with you. I had this, like, this was an argument in my head, which was, like, there was this whole idea that was big with Americans because of the attempted mandate that never happened. Like, are you responsible for infecting somebody else? And let's go one step further. Are you responsible for infecting somebody else with a debilitating disease? And there's arguments to be made there, right? Because let's say that we had 100% lethality. Well, no. Lethality is too much. Let's say that there was a disease that once you get it, 100% you will lose your leg. Like, you won't die from it, but you will lose your leg. In that reality, if you were to go out while you know you have the disease and go fucking cough on people, that would be like a punishable by death offense, right? I think everybody would agree that the person doing this knowingly, they get the rope. And that's just okay. We all agree on this. Nobody's going to be like the libtardian, just, I'm a libtardian, you should have your right to not take the vaccine and go cough on people. Like, no, nobody would do this. But because it's too soft, right? It's just COVID. Well, then it's okay. Like, the basis for their point is retarded. And I think that sometimes we let too much of that go unpunished, right? When we see politicians go out and be like, oh yeah, we should be precise when we talk about freedom of speech, and we maybe shouldn't blindly follow the medical authorities. It's like, no, you should fucking blindly follow the medical authorities. No, you fucking should be strong when you go about changing freedom of speech, because fuck, we need to regulate these things. Okay, I'm yapping. Yes, trash radio, people know that they will get rating and money from publicity by promoting these fucked ideas. Yep, and that's the issue. We can fix that, like we have the power to. He knew he was infected. He decided that his weekend of fun was more important than the health of the many people that were confirmed infected by him. Yep. Like, that's why. Like, that's the thing that I'm trying to learn, and I'm doing in my personal life, right? When I'm speaking to, like, I'm not only doing this when I'm fucking streaming, but like a long part of my life, I've been thinking that these things that I have strong feelings about and that have no basis in fucking reality, like freedom of speech, like we've talked a little bit earlier, or like, oh, people should just have the right to not have vaccines, right? Like, these things, I should just respect the opinion of somebody else. But right now, I must be a really bad friend or family member, but I don't even fucking, I fucking blast the people that are near me when they hold these retarded opinions. I don't let them. I'm going to debate them into the ground, okay? I don't care if I don't have friends. Fuck that. I'm, like, there's a point where the idea is so fucking disgusting, or just the fact that somebody has not thought about the damage that their idea has. Anyway, like, this is an issue. And I'm not going to just fucking sit on my hand and watch it purulate through our populace. Okay. Enough yap. I'm fully fucking triggered. I love you all. Thank you for indulging into my yaps. But goddamn, I'm gonna vote fucking hard, okay? I'm gonna vote so hard. I'm gonna vote hard provincially. I'm gonna vote so hard federally when we're gonna be there. We're gonna vote so fucking hard, okay? Vote hard. Andrew has caught on everything, okay? Andrew is so smart. He's like, I got you, Maple. And wherever the fuck you live, Andrew, you're gonna have an election. You're gonna show a picture of you. You're gonna be like that. And we're just going to see you with a massive erection. And you're gonna be like, I'm voting hard. And I'm gonna say, what the fuck? Is that the plan, Andrew? Was that the plan all along? Okay, I'm being retarded. Enough. Bye-bye. Okay? Bye-bye. See you tomorrow, maybe. Okay? If you want to be there. Love you all. Bye-bye.